I remember that night more clearly than any other. The wind howled against the ancient windows of Hogwarts. Rain hammered the castle walls like thousands of tiny fists. Most students were asleep, dreaming peacefully, but something felt wrong, very wrong. I opened my eyes. At first, I couldn't understand what had woken me. The room was dark, silent. Then I heard it, a whisper, a faint voice drifting through the darkness. "Harry!" I sat upright immediately. My heart began to pound. The voice sounded distant, almost as if it was coming from somewhere inside the castle itself. I glanced around. Everything seemed normal, but a strange feeling settled in my stomach, the feeling that someone was watching. I reached for my wand. Lumos. A soft light filled the room. That was when I noticed something strange. Harry wasn't there. His bed was empty. The blankets were pushed aside as if he had left in a hurry. I frowned. Harry would never wander around Hogwarts alone in the middle of the night. Not after everything we'd been through. Something was wrong. Very wrong. I quickly slipped on my robe and hurried into the corridor. The castle felt different. The air was colder, heavier, almost alive. "Harry?" I whispered. No answer, only silence. Then, a distant bang echoed somewhere below. I froze. The sound had come from the lower floors. I tightened my grip on my wand and followed it. The staircases moved slowly beneath my feet. Portraits watched me pass. Some pretended to sleep. Others stared nervously into the darkness. As I descended deeper into the castle, the temperature continued to drop. Soon I could see my own breath. That was impossible. Not even winter nights were this cold. Then I found the first clue, a trail of muddy footprints, fresh footprints, leading toward an abandoned section of Hogwarts. My pulse quickened. Harry had definitely come this way. But why? I followed the trail, step by step. The corridor ahead grew darker. Even my wand light seemed weaker. Suddenly, a shadow moved. I spun around. Nothing. The hallway was empty, yet I could have sworn someone had been standing there, watching me, waiting. I continued forward. The footprints ended at an old wooden door, a door that shouldn't have existed. I had studied Hogwarts for years. I had never seen this room before. The handle was covered in dust. Yet the footprints led directly inside. I slowly pushed the door open. The hinges groaned. The room beyond was enormous. Ancient stone pillars stretched into darkness. And in the center stood Harry, completely motionless. "Harry!" I rushed forward, but he didn't react. His eyes remained fixed on a strange black mirror standing before him. The mirror seemed wrong. Its surface wasn't reflective. Instead, it looked like swirling smoke. "Harry, what are you doing?" Still no response. I reached for his shoulder. The moment I touched him, the mirror exploded with light. A deafening scream echoed through the chamber. I stumbled backward. The room shook violently. The stone floor cracked beneath my feet. And suddenly I saw them. Hundreds of shadowy figures emerging from the walls. Tall, thin, faceless, moving silently toward us. Fear shot through me. "Harry!" Finally he blinked, as if waking from a dream. "Hermione," he said. His voice sounded distant, confused. Then he looked around and saw the shadows. His face turned pale. "What are those things?" Before I could answer, one of the creatures lunged forward. Harry raised his wand. "Expecto Patronum!" Silver light burst into the chamber. Several shadows vanished instantly, but dozens remained. More kept emerging from the darkness. The mirror was creating them, feeding them, growing stronger. "We have to destroy it!" I shouted. Harry nodded. Together we fired spell after spell. The chamber filled with flashes of light. The shadows attacked from every direction. The castle trembled. Dust rained from the ceiling. Then one of the creatures struck Harry. He crashed against a pillar. His wand flew from his hand. The mirror pulsed brighter. The shadows surged forward. Everything seemed lost, until I remembered something. An old passage from a forgotten book. Dark magical mirrors could only be destroyed by reflecting truth back at them. I raised my wand, closed my eyes, and focused on my strongest memory. Friendship, courage, hope. A brilliant silver light erupted from my wand. The mirror began to crack. The shadows screamed. Harry understood instantly. Together we poured every ounce of magic into the spell. The chamber shook. The mirror shattered. A shock wave exploded through the room. Then, silence. The shadows vanished. The cold disappeared. The room became still. For several seconds, neither of us moved. Then Harry laughed nervously. "We're definitely not telling Ron about this." I couldn't help laughing too. The danger was over. The castle was safe. But as we turned to leave, I noticed something. One tiny fragment of the mirror remained, hidden among the rubble, and inside it, a single eye opened, watching us, waiting for another night.